Please welcome Joe Darko, Global Head of Developer Relations at Snap.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to Lensfest 2025. Honestly, I must say this, it's so good to see you all, and a big welcome to everyone who's joined us virtually from around the world. It's exciting to be back at Lensfest, and this year, it's very, very special, extra special, I should say, because we are also celebrating 10 years of lenses. It's been a full decade of creativity, innovation, and impact. From the very first lens to the 4 million plus lenses that followed. You've shaped culture, redefined storytelling, and pushed the boundaries of technology. So before we go any further, on behalf of Snap, I would like to say thank you. Thank you for your passion, thank you for your imagination, thank you for your commitment, and thank you for the hard work. The next milestone belongs to you. So, you're probably wondering, what is Lensfest really about? Well, Lensfest is about you, first and foremost. The builders, the dreamers, the innovators who turn imagination into reality. We've seen the passion and creativity you bring and you share with the world, and we truly appreciate it and we cannot take it for granted. So thank you one more time. Everything you build with our technology, tools, and platform inspires. It teaches, it connects, and it elevates. You are all literally shaping the future of how people experience the world and engage with technology, and we are honored to be on this journey with you. Now, speaking about the future, let me share a personal story about a future developer. He's right in my home. For those of you who are connected with me on Snapchat, you've probably seen pictures and videos of my kids. That's all I post, honestly. And I tell you what, the craziness and energy in the house is unmatched. 3 of them. When I first took my spectacles home, I couldn't wait to show it to my kids, especially my 5-year-old son, JJ. He was not named after Coco Melon, just JJ. And I believe JJ is gonna grow to become the first, well, he's 5 now, he's gonna become the first 5-year-old games developer and spectacles developer. And let me tell you why. He thinks like a developer. He's in love with his planets. He knows all his planets. He knows the solar system. He will come to you unprovoked. After a busy work day, hey, Daddy, do you know how many moons Jupiter has? I'm like, wait, what? No, I'm not thinking about that. And he would say, well, it's 79 plus moons. Very impressive. So one day, I decided to show him the solar system lens. And I kid you not, he looked around, amazed, and he stated, wow, how does this work? His first reaction, how does it work? And how can I create one too? Thinking like a developer. And it was a spark of creativity that I saw in his eyes, something I've seen in the eyes of developers throughout the whole world. Whether students are hackathons or professionals building the next level experiences, their reaction is always the same. First is the amazement, and then followed up with, when can I get my hands on these? When can I start building? Another quick story. We kicked off the year sponsoring hackathons. We went to Georgia Tech. A group of students came to our desk with a bag full of XR devices. Name them, they had them. They stopped by a booth, tried on the spectacles, and literally told us, we are not building with anything else but this. They went on to build the spectacles and actually won a prize. After working in the industry for over 14 years and working with developers from all corners of the world, there's one truth I hold dear to my heart. Globally, talent is equally distributed, but opportunity is not. And that's why we do what we do at Snap. We are so obsessed with developers and our developer community. I see Evan sitting there. If I send Evan an email, and if Evan's gonna respond, his first question is more than likely gonna be, how does this help developers, and what are developers saying? And I kid you not, it happened 2 days ago. Evan saw me in the corner, and his first thing is like, Joe, how are you? You ready for Lensfest? What are developers saying? It speaks to the passion Evan has for developers. Same for Bobby. If Bobby's going to receive an email from me, his first response, how do we get this out to developers as quickly as possible? You see, at Snap, we believe in unlocking opportunities, giving developers everywhere the tools, support, and visibility to turn their ideas into reality and also monetize. So Lensfest is more than just an event. It's a reflection of our ethos and our deep commitment to developers. Now, what we've planned for you today will spark new ideas, supercharge your creativity, and shape the next generation of AR experiences. I want to take a moment to thank the incredible teams at Snap who made this event possible. Let's give them a hand. So, we are ready to kick things off, but before we do so, there's a tradition we cannot ignore. You all know it. Are you ready for the Lensfest opening selfie? Ready? This time, you're all gonna do it with me. Meaning, you're gonna grab your phones, open Snapchat, then, on the count of 3, we're all gonna scream Lensfest 2025, and right after that, you're gonna send it to your family members and your friends to let them know you're having a great time at Lensfest. Are you all ready? You ready? And if you don't have Snapchat, we have to have a conversation. So open it up. Ready? You can also use your favorite lens, by the way. Okay, on the count of 3, scream Lensfest 2025. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Lensfest 2025. Actually, let's do it again. I need some energy. You've had breakfast and coffee, me too, so let's do it again. Evan, I hope you're doing it too. Okay, on the count of 3, Lensfest 2025, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Lensfest 2025! Woo! Thank you, so make sure you save it and send it to your friends and families right now. I'm doing it right now. Send it to Spotlight. Public story. Send it to a couple of friends. Okay, let's go. Betsy, you're getting it too. Sent. Okay. As we celebrate 10 incredible years of Lenses, let's take a moment to look back at the creativity, innovation, and impact you've made with us.
In 2015, Snap and Luxury partnered to create the first lenses, a new type of self-expression.
For me, the OG Snapchat lens is always going to be the dog lens.
Then, we launched Lens Studio and invited developers to build with imagination.
They can take what's in their head and bring it out into the real world.
Build what makes you laugh. Build to go viral.
Right now, a new Snapchat lens is going viral.
Got 3 billion views in just 6 months, so it was crazy.
Build with purpose.
This is going to really change our life in a much more accessible way.
Build for your world. And now with AI in spectacles, you can build the impossible.
There's so many possibilities. AI has really empowered me.
I'm super excited about spectacles and how it's going to change how we see the world.
I'm looking for Ginza Station.
10 years of building lenses. 10 years of building together. Here's to building the future. Build with Snap.
Please welcome Snapchat founder and Chief Technology Officer Bobby Murphy.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Lensfest. It's amazing to be here with all of you. Lensfest has always been more than an event. It's a reunion and a celebration of this global developer community that inspires us every single day. This year marks a defining moment. We're celebrating a decade of lenses. AI is unlocking entirely new ways of interacting with the world. And all of this is happening as we prepare to bring our next generation specs to the world next year. When we began this journey, our vision was simple: build technology that brings people closer together by helping them express themselves, share the moment, and connect in new ways. The very first lens was playful, joyful, even a little weird, and it changed how people use the camera. Over the last 10 years, we've taken a simple idea and turned lenses into something much bigger. Today, lenses blend computer vision, graphics, and AI to power experiences across Snapchat, Camera Kit, the web, and spectacles. All of this is possible because of you, 400,000 developers who've built more than 4 million lenses with our tools. Thanks to you, lenses are one of the largest and most advanced ecosystems for creative expression in the world. And this year, we're focused on making our platform an even better foundation for your creativity and growth, with tools that enable broader distribution and more opportunity for monetization. Our goal at Snap is to be the most developer-friendly platform in the world, and our commitment to you has never been stronger. We want to make our platform the launchpad for your ideas, a place where creativity becomes culture, where experiments turn into careers, and where businesses are built. All right, let's start with games. Over 175 million people now play Lens games on Snapchat every month, and the number of Snapchatters sharing them has more than doubled, up 130% since just last year. We want to give developers the best tools to build awesome social games for Snapchatters and their friends. That's why we're bringing Lens games directly into chat with our new Games chat drawer. This places games closer to where friends connect and makes it easier to play together. This year, we expanded the games category in the asset library with components that make it easier than ever to create experiences people love. With the character controller, you can quickly switch between gameplay styles, like third person, side scroller, or top down. The camera controller lets you change angles with presets for follow, orbit, and third person views. The input system makes controls fully customizable. Blink to jump or move with a joystick. And with the Bitmoji suite, you can bring Bitmoji friends, animations, and props right into your game, personalizing the experience with the world's favorite avatar. We recently introduced turn-based gameplay, so you can create back-and-forth games like Fizzy Pong or Room Decorator. Plus, we leveled up the leaderboard with cleaner friend highlights, presets for start and end screens, and widgets like top 3 friends who played. Developers are already running with these tools, creating hits like Yeet Your Friends, 1 and 2, 2P Mini Golf, and Bitmoji Tower Defense. And that's not all. Next year, we're introducing live multiplayer matchmaking, a new foundation for real-time social experiences, allowing Snapchatters to connect and play together in all new ways. The future of gaming on Snapchat is bright, and it's happening through the creativity of our developer community. With these powerful new tools and an expanding presence in chat, we're making it easier than ever to build immersive and shareable games. That said, we're not just about games. We've added powerful new capabilities to Lens Studio that transform how people see themselves and the world around them. So let's get into it. Our previous full-screen ML effects were great for artistic stylization, like anime and cartoon experiences. Our new realistic style gen expands on this with a realistic option, unlocking true-to-life fit, texture, lighting, and perspective. You can make a lens that puts someone in an astronaut suit in a jungle, like they're really there. These realistic effects are rendered in real time. Enhanced Face Gen is the next iteration of Face ML. It unlocks a broader range of face effects with finer details and reliable control over hair, facial geometry, expression, texture, and morphs. As our fastest ML effect yet, it lets creators iterate quickly and ship complex AR experiences from stylized avatars to character transformations with predictable and consistent results. Selfie attachments bring state-of-the-art 3D asset generation to life with automatic, context-aware, real-time AR placement. This allows you to build the playful experiences Snapchatters love by quickly generating 3D assets, like butterflies, hats, or new hairstyles that work seamlessly in lenses. And we have a brand new editor for face effects called Glam and Glitter. Create makeup, sparkles, and gems with a streamlined, intuitive interface that gives real-time feedback. Iterate quickly to produce professional quality, true-to-life beauty looks. Seriously, the sparkles are unreal. Finally, creators will soon be able to tap into our ultra-fast video generative model to produce their own image-to-video lenses. This feature, called AI Clips, lets you create fun, personalized video experiences in seconds that are instantly shareable. How about a prompt for dancing golden retriever puppies? Now imagine sharing that video concept with the entire Snapchat community, letting anyone make their own personalized video with that concept. We believe that AI video generation shouldn't be passive, it should be collaborative. AI Clips makes it a team sport, enabling Snapchatters to participate in and reimagine the prompts made by all of you. These updates are designed to give you more expressive power, allowing you to create higher fidelity, personalized, and engaging lenses that truly shine. We know one of the best things we can do to help you turn your passion into a business. Because when you make money, grow your audience, and build a career, our whole community succeeds. Earlier this year, we launched challenge tags, which give creators from over 100 countries a global platform to showcase their skills and win cash prizes. Submitted Snapchat lenses are evaluated for originality, technical excellence, and theme focus. For example, some standout challenge tag winners include Florencia Rafa for retro movie poster and double exposure, and Last XLR for This Is Fine and Art Era. And for over 2 years now, Lens Creator Awards has celebrated creativity by rewarding top-performing lenses on Snapchat, like Pratyush Gupta or Jasnor Singh, who were some of the first creators ever rewarded for their Sapsidi game lens and Banana Cat crying lens. Today, we're excited to continue this momentum by rolling out 2 major updates to support developer opportunities. After a successful pilot with a small group of creators, we're expanding Lens Creator Awards with Lens Plus payouts. With Lens Plus payouts, creators can monetize lenses based on engagement from Lens Plus and Snapchat Platinum subscribers. Whether you create games, AI-powered experiences, interactive tools, or filters and effects, Lens Plus payouts lets you build a portfolio of monetized lenses. Anyone in eligible countries can apply now on the Lens Creator Rewards site or directly through My Lenses. And outside of Snapchat, Camera Kit is driving real-world AR adoption. This is Snap's AR SDK, delivering immersive and interactive augmented reality directly into your own apps, on the web, and AR mirrors. People love it. Camera Kit reached over 68 million monthly active users by the end of Q3. Through all of this, we've listened to your feedback, particularly the need to remove Snap branding for specific projects or clients. The solution, Camera Kit is still free, but now it's truly yours. That's right, we've removed mandatory branding. Making it the most flexible, professional, and zero-cost tool you can use to deliver incredible experiences for your clients. Let's check out some developers who are already seeing success with Camera Kit. Take Lashify. Their web virtual try-on by Mackie AR Studio features the world's first and only DIY lash extensions. Or FaceMe, who has executed over 50 AR mirror activations with engaging experiences like AR try-on with Makeup by Mario. Lens Plus payouts and brand-free camera kit integrations are just a few examples that underscore our deep commitment to creating opportunities for lens creators. We're super excited about the potential these updates will unlock. Lens Studio is the best tool to build amazing AR experiences for Snapchat, camera kit, or spectacles, and we're making it even better. Over the past year, we've shifted from one-off tools to platform-level AI, generative, agentic, and deeply integrated into the workflow. And today, we're enhancing it further with our new Lens Studio AI. Just describe what you want, and Lens Studio AI helps you bring it to life. It can write code, guide you through development step by step, and even generate full lenses. If you're stuck on a script, it can debug. Looking for inspiration, it can suggest assets and presets from the asset library. It can even drive the UI to make changes for you. In other words, whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, Lens Studio AI meets you where you are and gets you from idea to published lens faster than ever. So let's see it in action. Watch as Lens Studio AI helps polish this lens to get it ready to publish. That's how simple it is. This leap comes from integrating third-party LLMs and code editors, plus the ability to create, reuse, and remix custom components. To put it into context, this means if you already use tools like Cursor or advanced models like GPT-5 High, you can now connect them directly to Lens Studio. As part of Lens Studio AI, we're also introducing a new framework called blocks. Blocks give developers a powerful new way to build directly at the platform layer. Blocks are modular, AR-ready components like scripts, assets, and effects that come together to build a lens, all accessible through Lens Studio AI. Already, we've built over 50 blocks and made them available to handle tasks like putting a sticker on your face, adding Bitmojis with animations, generating quizzes, and applying ML effects. But we know many of you have your own specialized workflows or custom components that you already use to build amazing lenses for yourselves and for clients. So with the help of blocks, you can enhance your own custom components to make them accessible through Lens Studio AI. These can be deployed locally and kept private. Or you can publish blocks to make them available for all developers to use. We've open sourced a stack of blocks to help you get started. Lenses are used more than 8 billion times every day on Snapchat. And with Camera Kit, your work already spans across apps and the web. Regardless of where lenses live, they were built with Lens Studio. Until this summer, when we introduced Lens Studio for mobile and web, new tools allowing you to build on the go. Now we're updating these tools to leverage our new blocks. With the new Lens Studio mobile and web, you can browse, edit, create, and publish lenses all through blocks. These tools offer a fantastic new way to interact with lenses. Lenses published from Lens Studio mobile and web are editable, so you can check out what others have made, learn about the blocks inside, get inspired, and create, all through a convenient interface combining chat and visual editing. It's a truly remarkable experience for discovering and expressing creativity through lenses. And of course, we can't talk about the future of our platform without talking about specs. At Snap, our work has always been about making computing feel more human. When we created Snapchat, it was to make conversations online feel as natural as talking face-to-face, without likes, comments, or permanent records. Specs are the next step in that journey, a wearable computer built inside a pair of glasses. For over a decade, we've been building toward this moment, iterating and pushing the boundaries of what smart glasses can do, alongside developers like you. Specs combine the power of AR with AI. They can see and understand the space around you, unlocking impossible until now experiences, spanning navigation, cooking, fixing, learning, and translating. They lift our eyes and integrate computing into the real world in front of us. Earlier this summer at AWE, we announced Specs will launch publicly next year. We see Specs powering everything from classrooms to design studios, creating opportunities and work for developers in entirely new categories. Built on our commitment to privacy, Specs are designed to give people control. That means privacy by design, clear capture indicators, thoughtful defaults, transparent permissions, and minimizing data collection, building on the same values that make Snapchat unique. But here's what we're most excited about. Everything you're building today will be compatible with Specs, ensuring your work is future-proof from day one. To help us prepare for the public launch, we introduced SnapOS 2.0 last month. It's our biggest leap forward since launching the 5th generation of Spectacles 1 year ago. SnapOS 2.0 has been totally revamped for faster performance. It features a native browser, redesigned from the ground up for video streaming and productivity. WebXR support to enable immersive experiences already created by the web development and XR communities. A new UI kit with tools and components that accelerate and streamline your interface development. And Mobile Kit, a mobile SDK that uses BLE to enable experiences on Spectacles. This allows for faster builds, smoother workflows, and more ambitious projects. We're also adding system-level features that make Spectacles even more useful and magical today. Travel mode lets you take your experience as a passenger on the go, anywhere from a plane, train, or car, ensuring your digital content stays anchored and stable. And because lenses on Spectacles are built to be used together, we're making the connected experience even more seamless. Now, with iConnect, you can easily set up shared lenses without cumbersome mapping flows. Just look at the other person to start the co-located experience instantly. We've been blown away by what you've built so far. From groundbreaking prototypes for community challenges to university hackathons, you've shown us what's possible with Spectacles. We've already been fortunate to work with incredibly innovative brands. Partners like Enclu and ArtGlass are transforming live events with location-based lenses. Paramount's Avatar, The Last Airbender, will teach you a series of powerful airbending techniques that, once honed, you can put to the test in challenges designed to prove your mastery of the wind. And you can step into style with Adidas on Spectacles. Explore the future of product discovery through AI voice assistance and object recognition to find the perfect range of sneakers to match your outfit. We're also excited to announce that the Star Wars Holocron Histories experience from Industrial Light and Magic and Synth Riders is now available. And stay tuned to see more lens experiences for products like Figma, as well as brands like TripAdvisor coming soon. Together, we're redefining how people create, play, stay organized, shop, and more. To help you monetize these experiences, we're introducing Commerce Kit, enabling select developers to accept payments directly inside lenses. Imagine selling digital goods or unlocking premium features in real time, all within Spectacles. This is the start of developer monetization for lenses on Specs, and we plan to continue to find ways you can build sustainable businesses on our platform. Spectacles are purpose-built for the age of AR and AI. Unlike today's devices, which are file and app-based, Spectacles understand context. Over time, they learn your patterns and make your computing experience more personal, intuitive, and useful. But to truly scale that experience, you need infrastructure built for AR, built for AI, and built for Snap. That's why today we're announcing Snap Cloud, powered by Supabase. SnapCloud leverages Superbase's leading backend as a service platform built on PostgreSQL to enable AR and AI on SnapOS. SnapCloud will help developers include instant APIs, edge functions, secure storage, real-time capabilities, and more in their builds. It will also let you offload heavy assets and break through file size limits. SnapCloud is a critical step in enabling richer, more dynamic projects, from full-length games to immersive, location-based entertainment. It represents our long-term commitment to giving you the developer tools you need to build for specs, all on Lens Studio. Spectacles are the ultimate tool for developers as we enter the age of AR and AI. By building on the same privacy-first foundation as Snapchat and now launching Commerce Kit for monetization and SnapCloud for scalable backend infrastructure, we are solidifying our commitment to your success. Our mission is to make computing more human. We're uniquely positioned to do this alongside all of you. With a decade of investment in AR, a full end-to-end technology stack, and distribution through a community approaching nearly 1 billion people. From Lens Core to Lens Studio, from Snapchat to Camera Kit, from SnapOS to SnapCloud, and soon to Specs, if you can imagine it, you can build it and scale it here. We hope you leave Lensfest inspired to create, confident you can monetize, and ready to scale your impact with Snap's unmatched distribution. Thank you all so much for being on this journey with us. We can't wait to see what you'll build next.
Thank you, Bobby, for their amazing keynote. Our community is full of great developers with great, rich success stories. Let me share this quick one, and the developer is right here in this room, Vivek. I met Vivek in India. Vivek was on his path to medical school. For financial reasons, he dropped out. And guess what he did? You're not gonna guess. He decided to do underground boxing. Vivek fought 15 fights, lost half of them, won half of them, and he has the scars to prove it. One day, Vivek picked up his laptop for the very first time, downloaded Lens Studio, built his very first lens, and it went viral. And since then, Vivek's life changed. He became one of our top developers, and now all he does for a living is being a lens developer and building lenses for brands, businesses, and the community. So developers in the room, you heard it yourself from Bobby. Today's announcements illustrate a clear strategy. Leverage our decade of AR experience and expertise, including AI, to create frictionless, lucrative platform, all while preparing you all for specs in 2026. Looking ahead, we have a Q&A with Evan and Bobby, where you get a chance to ask questions, all your burning questions. And please do not be afraid, do not be shy. They are ready to answer them. So diving straight into the Q&A, help me welcome Snapchat's co-founder and CEO, Evan Spiegel, and co-founder and CTO, Bobby Murphy, and our moderator, Senior Director of Innovation and Developer Marketing, Resh Sidhu.
All right, what an incredible keynote, Bobby. I don't know about you all, but he had me at dancing golden retriever puppies. All right, 10 years of lenses, and we've barely scratched the surface. It feels like we're just getting started. You know, this is a really rare opportunity to have both Evan and Bobby on stage, and I've been speaking to a few of you over the past few days, and there are a lot of questions. And so we are gonna get there really fast. Evan, I wanna come to you first. 14 years ago, Snap changed how people use the camera. And when you look back at everything that's been built since, by this incredible developer community and by the Snap team, What stands out as something transformative, a moment for you personally?
Well, first of all, good morning, everybody. It's so great to be here. Thanks for all of your incredible support, and it's so fun to see all of the amazing things that you all are building. I can't wait for the Hackathon Awards coming up here. So thank you. I think, for me, the journey building lenses has been incredible, really starting as a tool to help enhance self-expression, to lower the barrier to creativity, where anyone felt like they could use a lens and express themselves and have fun with their friends. I think one of the biggest turning points more recently has really been around machine learning and artificial intelligence. And I think going back to I think it was about 2020 when we introduced Snap ML, I think Bobby would say, or he did say earlier this morning, I don't know if that was a huge hit. At the time, it wasn't, but it represented the beginning of bringing all these machine learning tools, especially the ability to run lenses on device with these real-time transformations that has unlocked so much creativity that we've seen since then and played an incredibly important role as we think about the future of specs. So I think for me, that major turning point has really been bringing all of these ML and AI-driven tools into Lens Studio and seeing the incredible creativity that's resulted.
I love that. There's some moments that you don't, at the time you feel it, and then you realize that this is going to change everything. And then later down the line, these guys do it all the time. They're like, we told you that was going to be great. We love that. I love that. Okay, so we want to hear from you. I am going to encourage you to come to the 2 mics. There is one stage left and stage right. Now is the time to start queuing up. If you have a question for Evan and Bobby, they are here. Please start queuing up. But before I do that, Bobby, I'm going to come to you for a question. So, Evan talked about that moment that is a moment that's quite transformative. For you, you've been deep building that vision for developers. We've launched a ton this year. We just talked about Lens Studio AI, all of the new specs, which is phenomenal, and Snap Cloud, which we know you're all loving. What's your vision for the future of Lens Studio and also lenses themselves?
Yeah, well, first I have to give huge credit to our unbelievable team. And we have so many smart, super talented, creative people who love waking up every day, thinking about how they can build better tools and capabilities and opportunities for developers. So and anything that I'm sharing here is on behalf of this remarkable team that we have. I think if you look at kind of what we're doing or what we've been trying to do over the last several years, and as we think ahead to the next few, lenses are really, to me, a phenomenal format for creative expression. It's an amazing tool for a developer or creator to take an idea and turn it into something real that a Snapchatter or a specs wearer or someone engaging with a camera kit mirror can experience in their own way. And that's a really, really powerful medium for artistic expression. And so when I think about what we're trying to do with lenses and Lens Studio, including Lens Studio Mobile and Web now, is really increase the creative space that you all have to operate in, to make sure that we're providing better opportunities to stretch your imagination and translate that imagination into really awesome experiences, that we're lowering the barrier to entry to doing that, while also enhancing what our advanced developers and kind of deeply committed and invested developers can do at the top end, inventing new hardware in spectacles to take it to a whole nother level. So all of this, I think, to me, is really about really about empowering our developers to stretch their imagination and transmit amazing ideas into the hands of Snapchatters and specs wearers. We're at a very, very exciting moment in time, especially with all the advances in AI, as Evan touched on. So a lot of bright things ahead, I think.
Yeah, I love that. I love that idea of just creating space and the tools to allow people to really express themselves. All right, let's go to your questions. We're going to go stage left first. If you tell us your name, who the question is for, and then the floor is yours.
Hi, my name is Raymond Matha, and my question is for the Chief Technology Officer. This one is going to be around the future of the spectacles. And right now, I think you're using the Qualcomm chipsets essentially to develop. Do you envision ever going off those chipsets into custom development to build lighter weight spectacles, or are you always going to be tied into kind of the OEM manufacturers?
Well, I'll defer to Evan because I'm not sure what we're allowed to share here. But what if we?
Evan, do you want to take that question?
Can't ruin all of our surprises. That's certainly something that we would consider in the future. Yeah. Okay.
Do you mind if I ask another question then?
By all means, yeah.
Okay. Right now, it seems like Snapchat is more consumer focused, where you're focusing on B2C. Do you think that potentially Spectacles will unlock more B2B, where you're unlocking productivity gains for businesses, and how you might plan on monetizing those specific apps that are created for B2B experiences?
I think it's such a great question. That's actually where we're seeing a lot of demand today, even just for the developer version of Specs. We've gotten some requests for very large volumes of units and folks really wanting to build B2B experiences or enterprise experiences with Specs. I think largely because there's an absence of other compelling, headsets or glasses on the market that have Specs capabilities. So, as we think about next year, Specs for us is really about setting that consumer bar. We want anyone to be able to pick up the glasses, use them, get a ton of utility, and have a lot of fun using the product. But I think there's no question that they're going to be adapted for enterprise use cases, certainly just based on the inbound we've received already with the existing generation of Specs.
Thank you.
Thank you. Great questions. All right. Next up.
I have a feeling this question is for Evan as well. Really happy to see the monetization options coming online. But in that same vein, my question is content portability. So do you ever see a path where we as developers build something in Lens Studio targeting not only your flagship device, but taking it to other devices as well?
Well, this is probably actually a question for Bobby, and Bobby loves paying developers all the time. He's like, how do we get more money to developers? I think as we look at extending what folks are building in Lens Studio, that's why we've thought about Camera Kit being able to deploy onto Specs and onto Snapchat, and so we are interested in those sort of cross-platform applications. I think the challenge has been, as we've looked at the ability to deploy Lens experiences on other platforms, sometimes those platforms just don't support a lot of the advanced capabilities that Lenses offer, and that's where there can be some challenges. But I don't know if you have some further thoughts.
Yeah, no, I think you covered it. Camera Kit, we're increasingly, as we mentioned in the keynote, like we're kind of reducing the need for branding and kind of opening up flexibility with Camera Kit and continuing to invest in that as a really powerful avenue for people to distribute lenses off of Snapchat or off of Spectacles. And as new distribution outlets come online and are of interest to developers, I think we'll explore Camera Kit on any number of surfaces. So that's really exciting. And then similarly, I think the WebXR support on Spectacles is a great way to go the other way for developers who are building on the web to bring those experiences into Spectacles without necessarily having to go and build a lens.
I'll just be very specific and say I would love to take my Lens app to Vision Pro or Quest, even though I know you're restricted by what those hardware vendors give you access to. So I'll leave it.
It's top of mind for us.
Thank you.
Amazing. And we'll go to you.
Hey, my name is Kevin Bonzio. We are working on like a Camera Kit app and built a ton of lenses with Lens Studio. And I absolutely love the ML tools you guys have, whether it's creating like a face effect or just AI agent. And I've sometimes thought like it would be so cool to expose some of these functions that are so great to the users directly, right? Like why should I now use some diffusion model to create a face mask when you guys do it so well? So I was wondering, like with the video model that you announced, you're kind of doing that now. So I was wondering if that is something that you would think about in the future.
It is actually, and yeah, these newest generation, newest generative AI models are incredibly accessible. That's partly why the Lens Studio AI and extending that interface into a more convenient app in Lens Studio Mobile and Web is, I think, pretty interesting, and we can unlock creativity in a much broader base. We've also seen in Lenses in Snapchat some real great success in sort of open prompt style experiences in which end users do have much more capacity to create kind of in the moment. So yeah, it is all of this is definitely in purview for us and kind of in the space of things that we're thinking about. And the whole like promise of AI I think is exciting for this very reason. You can unlock creativity to a much wider audience while still kind of raising the ceiling for advanced developers.
Thank you.
Love it.
Hi, my name's Alfred. So blocks, new product that you're launching, and now you have I know you have the asset library too. So how are they gonna be integrated? Are the current asset library gonna be converted into blocks? Are they gonna be two separate tracks, or is it gonna be a mixed bag? How's that gonna look like when you ship the product?
I think for the time being, it'll be a mix. We're not kind of converting one into the other. I think the asset library is a kind of a catch-all for all kinds of tools and assets and components that people may want to use. But I think broadly speaking, the opportunity with blocks is pretty enormous, and in particular the usability of them. So for people who are engaging or really interested and excited about creating with the support of Lens Studio AI. Blocks offer a very powerful interface to engage with blocks. So yeah, we're still, I would say, pretty early, and actually there's been a handful of developers who we've worked with in the last couple of weeks who've already done some outstanding things with blocks. So we're very, very excited about this new foundation, and we think there's a lot of upside as we evolve this.
Cool, thank you.
Thank you, Alfred. We probably have time for one more question.
Oh, come on, we'll just...
Can we?
Let's do a few more.
You're the boss. Yay! I love it.
Hello, Zihao here, traveling from New York City. Yeah, so I have a question specifically about applying the spectacles for the more engaging visitor experiences, because I'm from New York, and there's a lot of visitors traveling all over the world to New York. And we saw a lot of references and cases both in Asia and Europe. They're basically using the AR glasses to enrich the visitor experiences, no matter for the museum settings or for outdoors. But surprisingly, nobody do that in New York City. So we just soft launch our Chinatown Arcade in Manhattan Chinatown. And we're thinking, for you guys, what's your idea or potential to see either the monetization opportunities or to see the basic development opportunities for this kind of projects in the future? Thank you.
I think it's such a great question because we're already seeing so much excitement and momentum there. We call them location-based experiences, and a lot of what we've tried to offer are more advanced, fleet management tools, for example, to be able to manage a fleet of specs, to be able to manage the experiences people are having. And folks are already building really compelling businesses in this space. I think Enclu is a great example with what they're doing. So I'm excited to hear that that's something that you're working on. If we can better support you or share some of the tools that we built to make those location-based experiences easier to manage and easier to offer, we'd be happy to do that. We see a ton of opportunity.
And that's exactly the intention behind, on the topic of monetization, Commerce Kit. We want to work with developers who are interested in, figuring out great ways to monetize lens experiences in spectacles in a very flexible way. So, yeah, that's kind of the intention of that program, to learn from all of you on what's appealing and relevant.
Thank you so much.
Amazing, thank you.
Nice to meet you. My name is Neha Vinjapuri, and now that spectacles will be going public in 2026, my question is, what do you think will be the biggest bottleneck for widespread adoption of spectacles?
I think the biggest bottleneck is that it's a fundamentally new type of computing experience, which means that people need to try it to understand how it works. And I think right now, if you look at a lot of the products that are in the market, they're very simple, right? The sort of camera glasses that we released 10 years ago, or these very sort of monocular, very small display glasses, which I think unfortunately are shifting the market perception in an unhelpful way, right? Because people are trying products that fundamentally are not very useful or valuable. And so I think the challenge is going to have to be re-educating folks on what's actually possible with AR glasses and why having a computer and a pair of glasses can be so transformative. So I think we've got a lot of work to do to help empower people to try the product really easily and to see what it's all about.
Awesome, thank you.
A very good morning. I'm Crazy Krunal from India.
All the way from India?
Yes.
Wow, welcome. Amazing. Amazing.
So let me just say this first, that Snap has one of the best, I would say not one of it's the best AR tech out there, but I feel But currently what I feel has been bottlenecked by the distribution and PR. Even though we have the greatest and latest tech over there, but not many people know about it, right? So is there any, do Snap has a broader strategy how to tackle that?
We're working on it. Yeah, that's what this event is for, what all of our developer outreach is for. Definitely looking forward to feedback. I'd love to talk to you afterwards and hear where you feel like we could do better. We definitely want to get the word out. We know we have some great fantastic technology and great tools and some really exciting developer opportunities. So yeah, that is our mission over the next couple of years, is to make sure the world knows what we're doing and the opportunities that exist here.
Thank you so much. That would be crazy. Yeah.
How's it going, Evan and Bobby? Yusuf Omar here from Australia. A lot of us in the room are building for a future that both the public and sometimes investors can't quite see. How are you guys thinking about that, like, mainstream adoption date? Because a lot of us don't want to be too early in terms of investment, but we also definitely don't want to be too late. 2030 was the number that's been floating around for years. Is that when we can expect to see billions of people around the world wearing these kinds of devices?
I think it's unlikely that you'll see billions of people by 2030, but we do think widespread consumer adoption is certainly possible by 2030. I mean, we said that many years ago, just looking at the technological roadmap and what's possible and sort of our investment milestones. So certainly 2030, I think folks will be able to build meaningful businesses, with specs, and that's something we're really excited about and working towards.
Awesome.
Great question. We'll go stage left.
Hi. Well, first of all, thank you so much for this amazing space. I'm Nadia Tamez, coming in from Mexico.
Wow.
I work with
Yay, Mexico.
I work with AAA brands to integrate creative technology, mainly for experiential marketing. And I feel like a lot of them are having resistance in seeing the potential in the future of AR glasses, like spectacles. So what is Snapchat's strategic plan with the rollout of having widespread adoption for daily use cases, not only for creators, but for users as well?
I think one of the reasons why we focus so much on seeding the development ecosystem so early is that consumers are going to have so many different amazing experiences to choose from when they buy specs. I think that's critically important for technology adoption. And then we know that these larger companies tend to follow where their customers are. Mm-hmm. And so I think as we see more customer adoption, using the incredible experiences that smaller creators and developers are building today, then eventually over time, larger developers will move over as well. But I think seeding this incredible developer community we have today with specs, building tools, being really responsive to what they're telling us, means that by the time we release specs for the broader public, I mean, there's going to be such an incredible number of experiences for our community to enjoy, and I think that'll help propel consumer adoption, which will then compel or encourage larger developers to join in as well.
Perfect. Thank you.
Amazing.
Hi, guys. My name is Sophie. I'm the founder of Maquillage Studio, and I wanted to ask Evan about the general direction of how you see social media evolving with AI stepping into the social media spaces and taking a big chunk of how the content is produced. I think we're going to see the shifts in the way people are interacting with social media. So how do you see our way of being online a few years forward?
I think it's such a great question. AI is a really compelling creative tool. Where we're seeing it being used most often is actually with friends, back and forth with friends, with inside jokes and this sort of thing. As I look at, entertainment content, and really if we, the whole concept of social media in many ways has changed dramatically and nearly collapsed, right? Instead, today we have messaging and entertainment. And I think that's really how people are engaging with content and with their friends on their phones. So I think in the messaging realm, we're seeing AI used all the time as a creative tool for funny snaps or for stickers, these sorts of things. On the entertainment side, oddly, I think we're seeing quite a bit of pushback against AI-driven content. I mean, and I think if you look broadly at sentiment, what we're hearing from our community is they want more real content, and not even real content necessarily from celebrities or influencers, but real content from folks who live next door or something like that. And so I think there's this really interesting moment where we're seeing so much uptake for AI as a creative tool with friends, but a real pushback on the entertainment space and a real desire for real content from real people across the world. So that's sort of what we're seeing today. I don't know how it'll evolve. I love the creative potential of AI, and I think we're going to just continue to offer these tools to our community and see what happens. But I think messaging space, massive usage of AI as a creative and tool for connection, and on entertainment, more of a focus on authenticity.
Thank you.
Amazing, great question. We do have just one more question. Oh. I know. And I will make this promise for those who do have questions, come see me in the courtyard. I promise I will get the questions to Evan and Bobby, and we will respond back to your questions. All right,
but I do. Just a thank you. Just a quick thank you.
Oh.
Can I please? Okay. I just want to say thank you so much to you for providing interpreters. It means so much to me. Not just a lot, but a lot. I have gone to other events, and I have fought and argued for access. And I come here and I feel at home the way you treat me. And it's amazing that you've brought sign language interpreters, and it's just really, it just means so much.
Oh, amazing.
And can I add one more thing, please? I'm selfish. Can I say one more thing, if that's okay? You know, I'm so impressed with you accepting feedback on the AR, the spectacles, you know, continued feedback, especially with the increase in battery life, the power, and, you know, I'm wondering, is that something that's going to change as well? Will we see more like an ability to plug your glasses in or get more time on that?
Yeah, that's definitely a big focus for us. So we're working on it.
Awesome. One last thing, one third thing is, I want to become a developer. So where is like Snapchat for Dummies?
Yeah, if you want to get into development, definitely go check out Lens Studio. You know, there are a lot of great tools now. It's easier than ever to get started. If you want to work on spectacles, there's a fantastic simulator in Lens Studio too, even if you don't have a device. So there's a lot of great opportunities, and should be pretty easy to build your first interactive 3D experience. And we love feedback.
I can't wait to bring more deaf people next year. Thank you. That's it.
Amazing. Thank you. What a lovely way to end. I want to take this moment to say thank you to Evan and Bobby, both of you, and Evan for giving us more time for these questions. We love that. Also want to take a moment to say thank you to all of you, for those that have been here in person with us, the hackathon members that have been here for 48 hours non-stop. You guys are a vibe. I know the awards are coming up next, and we are very excited. You are the reason why this platform exists. We want you to keep collaborating, keep experimenting, keep pushing, because when you push us, we push what's possible within Snap. And most of all, keep building with Snap. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please welcome back to the stage, Joseph Durko.
Thank you, Evan. Thank you, Bobby. And thank you, Resh. And thank you to those who were able to get up and ask questions. Over the past 12 months, you've all built amazing experiences for Snapchatters, for Spectacles, and for mobile and web apps through camera kits. Thank you for your passion and dedication. Our next segment aims to highlight some of the best lenses from the community. Here to present this year's Lensfest Awards, please welcome Raghav Shavit and Addison Black.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Lensfest Awards.
An event to celebrate you, the developers, and the exemplary work you've done this year.
I'd like to introduce the woman behind many of your favorite Spectacles lenses and my co-host, our Spectacles producer, Addison.
And I have the pleasure of sharing the stage with one of everyone's favorite in developer relations, Rog. Rog, is that the same tux you wore last year?
Yes, I bought it last year. After all these stage lights, they wouldn't let me return it. But you're looking quite snappy yourself.
Thanks, Rog. It was this or a black turtleneck, but I decided against it.
Together, we are here to celebrate all the amazing work that is being made around the world by thousands of Lens developers.
Whether it's for Snapchat or Spectacles, we've been preparing tonight to see the incredible work you've created. And now, when I look around this room, I get to see all the people behind it.
We see the countless hours and the all-nighters you've done dedicated to making a vision a reality.
And that's what makes this exciting. You're building something completely new to the world.
And tonight is all about taking a second to recognize that.
Also, getting a trophy never hurts.
Let's get started.
This is our 5th Lensfest Awards, and I think it's going to be the best one yet. It's our chance to celebrate all your hard work, creativity, ingenuity, and the way that you push the bounds of what can be built with Snap.
If it were up to us, we would spend all night giving out dozens of awards to show how amazed we are by you and your hard work.
But then we remembered, this isn't the Oscars, we don't have 4 hours, and nobody wants to see Rog and I attempt a musical number.
We will be celebrating the best of innovation, utility, creativity, and more. And following the Lensfest Awards, we will also be announcing this year's Lensathon finalists, so stay tuned for that.
Nominees, when we call your name, stand up, maybe give a little wave, show off your good side. Stay standing while we run through the rest of your category.
When we announce the winner, that's your cue. Come up, grab your trophy, take your photo while your video acceptance speech plays. Everyone else, you can sit back down, clap dramatically, and pretend you're totally fine. Our first category is Best Engaging Lens.
For a lens that focuses on getting engagement on the Snapchat platform. Our nominees are Hug Me Please by Mohammed El Asamar, Mixed Signals by Subtropic Studios, and My Good Friend by Eater Bob the Cat.
And the winner is Hug Me Please by Mohammed El Asmar. Mohammed couldn't be here. We will be accepting this award on his behalf.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy that my lens won in this category. I have been creating lenses since day one. I would like to thank Snapchat and Snap AR team for all their support, and watch out for my next viral lens. Thank you.
Our second category is Best Artistic Lens.
This is for the lens across our services that demonstrates amazing craftsmanship and design.
And our nominees are Dual Looped World by Valery Podursky, Retro Movie Poster by Florencia Rafa, Vision Crafter by Krunal Gedia.
And the winner is Dual Looped World by Valery Podursky. We'll also be accepting this award on his behalf.
Hey, Valery here. Thank you for choosing my lens. It combines my passion, shaders, with the new features like dual camera. Thank you for Snap team for the all new features. It's been an interesting journey this year. See ya.
This next category is all about innovation.
Thinking outside the box, pushing the boundaries, breaking new ground, defying conventions, transcending the very limits of space and time.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's it. That summed it up. This is the Best Innovative Lens Award.
For the lens that pushed the bounds of what we originally thought possible. And the nominees are Trajectory, the Object Liberation Front by Jaeger Rabstoff, Hollow ACT by Juiced, and Ad Blocker by Stein Smanhova.
And the winner is Trajectory, the Object Liberation Front by Jaeger Rabstoff.
Okay, I'm really honored for Trajectory to win Best Innovative Lens this year.
Huge thanks to the Spectacles dev community for being a constant source of support and inspiration, and to Snap for creating this incredible platform and for allowing us to experiment and innovate in ways that were not even possible before. The future of VR is truly being shaped right now, and I am beyond excited to be a part of this journey. Thank you.
Congratulations. Speaking of innovation, we've seen a huge shift in the industry with AI this year.
Oh, absolutely. I think just about everyone is using AI, from building new and amazing experiences on AR down to writing everyday emails.
Or even the script for Lensfest award shows.
But for this moment, we wanted to take the moment to speak from the heart. No AI involved.
That's right. It's important not to rely on AI for everything.
Yeah, we want to make sure that this part comes off like personal and stuff.
Yeah, with like lots of feeling and
We have no idea how to write anymore, do we?
No, not without AI. Not a clue. All right, let's get back to the awards.
Our next category is Best Utility Lens.
This is for the lens that makes life easier, more useful, and adds real value into someone's day.
And our nominees are EWC AR Guide Lens by Tactical, Home Automation by Kernal Gedia, and Hollow ATC by Juice.
And the winner is Kernal Gedia.
Thank you so much SnapAR, Spectacles and the whole Lensfest team for this incredible honor. Home automation using AR is one of my favorite spectacular prototypes of all time, and it proves that how AR can be used as an interface between our physical and digital realities and control the devices around us in a whole different way. Thank you once again for this recognition and motivation to keep innovating and keep building. Stay crazy.
Now, this next one is close to my heart. Best Games Lens.
For the lens that brought the fun, imagination, maybe made us all a little more competitive.
Competitive? Wasn't much of a competition when I beat you earlier in the Spectacles race car game in the arcade.
You drove straight through the grass. That's not how it works.
Which is how I beat you. Anyway, this category is all about what kept us hooked and maybe sparked a few rivalries.
And the nominees are Bitmoji Fight 1v1 by Awais Iqbal, Tower Defense by Kernal Gedia, and Trajectory, the Object Liberation Front by Igor Rapsov.
And the winner is Tower Defense by Kernal Gedia.
Thank you so much SnapAR and the whole Lensfest team for this incredible honor. Tower Defense was a passion project for me to test how far we can push Lens Studio as a game development software and how easy it is to create such fun, interactive and complex experiences right inside the Snapchat. And watching your friends fight side by side, defending your tower against waves of AI enemies powered by your cute little Bitmoji avatars is always fun to look at. And this proves the potential of gaming on Snap's platform. Thank you again for such honor and motivation to keep building and innovating.
Congrats to our winners in Games and Utility.
There's one thing we want everyone watching to take away from today. It's that the Lens Studio community isn't just creative, it's global. From every corner of the world, people are building, experimenting, and inspiring each other through AR.
Yeah, and it's amazing that people from this community are tuning in live globally right now.
It's 11 a.m. in the morning here in California, but in Tokyo, it's 3 a.m.
Which means there's someone probably watching this in their footy pajamas, sipping a matcha to stay awake.
Meanwhile, in London, it's 6:35 in the evening. Fancy a cup of a tea, person out there?
Was that supposed to be a British accent?
Thank you very much. I worked on it in here.
I might keep practicing that one.
We'll hear all of your accents later, but now we've got more awards.
Let's do it.
Now, we're moving on to Best Snapchat Lens.
These are the lenses that load in the Snapchat app and show off AR in all of its glory to billions around the world every day.
And the nominees are Inner Portal by Ria Baraz, Bridgelands by Frederic Vanderheyden, and Chicken Screen by Pratush Gupta.
And the winner is Inner Portal by Ria Baraz.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for this recognition. I created the Inner Portal effect for the Lensless Challenge a few months ago. It lets users use both the front and the back camera, so the outer world becomes a reflection of your inner world. Kind of like Inception, I guess. Huge thanks to Snap, Lensless, and the amazing AR community that inspires me every day. This truly means a lot to me. Thank you.
Last but not least, we have Best Spectacles Lens.
Last year, we launched the latest generation of spectacles, our most advanced AR glasses yet. They've opened up new ways to create and experience AR in the real world.
These nominees have pushed the Spectacles platforms in new and exciting directions.
The nominees are Ad Blocker by Stingen Spanhoven, Cardmaster by Harry Bonda, and Place Quest by Kunal Gadia.
And the winner is Cardmaster by Harry Bonda.
Wow, thank you so much. I'm truly honored to receive this award for Cardmaster. Building this lens has been such an exciting journey, blending AR, AI, and gameplay to make learning and play more immersive. Huge thanks to the Snap AR team, the Spectacles community, and everyone who supported me along the way. This recognition means a lot, and I can't wait to keep pushing what's possible with AR.
Huge congratulations to all our nominees and finalists.
And to our amazing community developers building on Lens Studio every day.
Let's give them all another round of applause.
But we have one more thing for you.
We will also be announcing our Lensfest finalists.
Yes, these are the people in the room who stayed up all night on Tuesday.
The Lensathon is our annual competition that brings together some of our most passionate developers.
They get just 25 hours to dream up, build, and polish a project. They are amongst the top developers in the world and compete with each other for cash prizes.
This year, we had 2 tracks, one for Spectacles and one for games on Snapchat.
And out of all those incredible lenses, we're here to honor 6 that rose to the top.
Without further ado, the top 3 finalists for the Spectacles track are Team Where's Liam? Team Marshmallow, and Team Cart DB.
And the top 3 finalists for the games track are Tongue Toppler by Team Mouth Cannon Crew, Knockout Combo by Team Knockout, and Epic Dance Battle by Team Hackstreet Boys. Well, that wraps up this year's awards, Addison. Huge congratulations again to all our nominees and winners.
Yes, thank you for sharing your creativity with the world and letting us celebrate you here together today. Rog, myself, and the rest of us here at Snap cannot wait to see what you build next.
Thank you, Rod. Thank you, Addison, for an amazing award show. And congrats to all the winners. To everyone tuning in across the globe, thank you so much for watching Lensfest 2025 and being part of our community of developers pushing the boundaries in AR. We can't wait to see what you will build at Snap. Thank you.
All of our winners of the Lens Award come to the courtyard with Addison and I for a photo op.
Please give them all a hand.